everyone out there in the internet. It's Bill over Whole Life Soaps, and I just want to go over some of the stuff that I've been doing. I made a lot of soap this last week and tried out a bunch of new techniques, and I just wanted to show you the results. One of the interesting things that I did was I created a liner. It's got all these butterflies and other insect patterns, little dragonflies and things. They're not all perfect, but for the most part, they're there. And this is the result of one of those layers, you know, a couple of butterflies. You got a little moth or bee or whatever that's supposed to be there in the center. And you can even see a little bit of the lace work from the vinyl mat that I had this sitting on. So this one turned out really good. So this is our hibiscus soap. But for some reason, I got some orange spots in it. They call them the dreaded orange spots. And I don't know what caused it because I used all the same oils for all my soaps and none of them suffer like this one did. I have a feeling it's the fragrance oil, just coloring a little bit. Second thing I did was I've started 3D printing tools. This is obviously not a 3D printed tool, but you know, it's just a little cardboard cutter for sculpting soap. And, you know, I sculpted that line into it. It's not a perfect match because I've shaved the soap down, but you get the idea. I used this to make this. So I poured this layer, scraped the top of it, and then poured the white layer on top. Third, I used a common household, you know, item, bubble wrap. You get it in all your packages from Amazon or other places that you shop. We use it here to ship. Not this bubble wrap because it's got soap on it, but I was making my honey oatmeal soap, and I thought I'd just put a little kind of honeycomb pattern across the top. Let me grab a few bars. So when you look at them all together, it creates like that honeycomb effect. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, I was using the Cheshire Cat angle pour mold. Well, it's not really a mold, it's an angle pour tool. You can set the angle of your soap mold, and then you can do interesting things. And I thought I would go for 3 different angles. This is my red, white, and blue Merc soap. But I was thinking about ways I could incorporate like the flag for 4th of July. This one is pretty neat. You know, I got my red, I got my blue, and then I've got a white. So I've got 3 separate angles that I've made. And then I just did an in the pot swirl to get this effect on the colors. I left the white alone. It smells like a barbershop. It's pretty cool. We make a lotion similar to it. We call it Him. So I'll probably eventually come up with a different color scheme for this. But this is definitely my 4th of July soap. So I don't know what I'm going to call it for now. I might call it, smells like patriotism or something. I don't know. Whatever your politics are, it's not a perfect country. I still love it. You know, so you got to show your pride when you can, right? Anyway, that's what I've been working on. A little closer look at those for you. And I'm Bill. I own Whole Life Soaps from Redwood, California. These will all be available probably by late June because they got to cure out, get rid of all that extra water content. You know, if you notice, this one's got a little soda ash on it right there. It's getting humid up here, and so the water level in my soap tends to collect more soda ash out of the air. And I don't like to discount my water to stop that because I like my recipe the way it is. So it is what it is. Doesn't harm anything. Hurts the aesthetic a little bit, but that's all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.